day one of talking is day one of signing.
I think the NBA thought they were a no vaginas league because
it's not the NBA.
Because
no vagina. See, he doesn't even know how to spell it.
Sorry, vagina.
Yeah, he calls it vagina.
He can spell penis though.
He likes to eat pescetti.
Aminals. But you saw Marcus Aldridge. He gave a deal, handshake deal to the Spurs.
That's right.
He stuck with it.
He came over from the Pacific Ocean over to San Antonio.
Every other player inked the deal that they said they were going to ink.
Oh.
Except for DeAndre Jordan.
You're right. I am not disagreeing with you guys that DeAndre's a
And now
bitch.
DeAndre Jordan is going to shake up the whole fucking process.
I'm not disagreeing that he's a bitch, but this is, I think, 100% NBA's fault for allowing this.
It enabled a bitch to be a
weird,
bitch.
yeah, enabling bitches and allowing this weird period of, I'm gonna, I'll say I'm gonna. It's true. I'm gonna come over to your team, but not making it legal. Why would they even? I don't even understand the point of doing that. And why would a team risk banking their entire future? I mean, obviously, up until now, they've had no instances of this happening.
Right.
But now every team is going to go, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I think they're going to have to change it to where day one of talking is day one of signing.
Yeah.
Because teams are going to be real leery of talking to people.
Yeah. Or are they going to have something where it's like an agreement, but not a verbal agreement to commit or something like that, where they say, like, I'm leaning towards this team and I'm thinking about signing or something.
The wording will have to change.
Yeah, I understand the moratoriums, like for them to like second guess. Like it's like, when you buy a car or something, it's like, I don't want this car after all or something. You know what I mean? Where it's like, they
he thought the Mavs were a lemon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I
kind of are.
I'm thinking maybe one thing they can do, like if you verbally commit to a team and then you back out, then the team that you back out and go back to, like DeAndre, he goes back to the Clippers, so the Clippers have to compensate Dallas some money.
That's not a bad idea either.
That's true.
Compensation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think that this really falls on the NBA and their legalities.
It's because now he's like you said, he's opened that door wide open now.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
it's DeAndre rule now.
Yep.
Yeah,
bitch move rule.
Bitch move rule.
Years from now, he DeAndre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can't shoot a free throw and he can't make a goddamn decision.
He's made too many decisions.
Even though he changed it from the Carlos Boozer move.
Yeah.
He did start that.
Yeah, that's true.
Like back in 2000
Against
or whatever.
Boozer did that?
Utah lied to the Jazz and then went to the Cavaliers.
Yeah.
No, he lied to the Cavaliers and went to the Jazz.
He's like, I'll come back. He's like, I'm going to go play in Utah.
Yeah, but with LeBron, like it was going to be a big thing. LeBron with Carlos Boozer, and then he left for Utah.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Mm-hmm. Strange.
Really.
Never see that again.
Even Ohioans are like, he left us for Utah?
Yeah. What an idiot. At least Derek Fisher went back to LA.
I understand South Beach, but Utah?
Yeah. We ain't here talking about Utah. All right, we'll move on because I could go on and on about how the NBA is flawed. Deron Williams, Deron Williams is looking for a release because he wants to join the Mavs.
Go ahead.
It's a good pickup for the Mavs.
It is.
If it's his hometown, if he's motivated, he was better than Chris Paul just 5 years ago.
5 years ago. Steve Nash was playing 5 years ago.
Steve Nash was better than Chris Paul 5 years ago. I know. But Deron Williams is the same age as Chris Paul.
The Lakers were a championship team 5 years ago. It's a lot changing in 5 years.
That's true.
And he's an upgrade from Rondo, who they had last year. So.
Well, we've seen that Brooklyn just ruins careers.
That's
Garnett
true.
and Paul Pierce are like, oh, God. Went from champions to losers there.
Darren Williams sucks, so I think he's just going to...
He's way overrated.
Yes.
He's not overrated.
Yes, he is.
He's an underachiever. We know what he's capable of because he's done it. So he's not overrated.
Utah, big fish, little pond.
No, he's not overrated. We've seen what he can do. He needs to be motivated.
Okay.
It's just like Roy Hibbert. We know what he can do.
Yeah, run real slow.
Yeah.
Slow Roy.
Not dunk.
Yeah, exactly.
Get
slow
rebounds,
Deron.
The shortest 7-footer in the league.
Yeah. Him and Bynum.
Yeah.
They have
dunks.
They have a who can jump the lowest contest.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
LeBron James agrees to re-sign with the Cavs. Does exactly what I thought he should do. 2-year deal, $46.97 million, but the second year is an option.
That's
Which
right.
he'll opt out again.
Yeah. So in a year when the cap goes up one more time,
Rolling them.
So-
yeah, he can
One
re-sign.
big
New
question.
Cleveland player will be doing the money sign. That'll be LeBron.
Why didn't he just sign for 1 year if we all know that's what he's going to do anyway?
Because the opt-out option is better. In case he wants to stay with that contract, he can, or if he wants to opt out, he can.
But he's going to opt out.
Well, if he injures himself, he can just re-sign for that second year.
Oh yeah,
Still get paid.
I get it.
Yep.
See, it's
And
smart
it's
to
probably
go for more than
guaranteed.
Good thing I'm not an agent.
And it's probably guaranteed if it's LeBron too.
Yeah.
So.
You know, whenever like they announce they're in Cleveland and they're like, oh, on the visiting team, blah blah blah, this person, and then they get to the you're Cavaliers, and they hit music and they start announcing it.
Yes.
Before they announce LeBron, they should just hit Shane McMahon's music. Here comes the money.
Here it comes.
Money talks. Money, dollars. Now making more than all of Cleveland combined.
Oh my God, seriously.
In fact, Ohio, for that matter.
And
Bunch of
DeAndre
jokers.
gave Vince's music to Dallas. No chance.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what you've
geez.
got.
Told him to kiss his ass and keep it yeah.
Get the fuck out.
Celtics traded Gerald Wallace to the Warriors in exchange for David Lee.
God, the Celtics made out on that deal.
Yeah, they did.
Gerald Wallace will fit well in.
But we knew
Golden
they were
State,
just
though.
looking to dump
Yeah.
Lee because they
Yeah.
felt bad. My guess is they'll dump Wallace, too.
They might, or Wallace will be a nice spark plug off the bench.
I think
It
they're
could-
both
it could
gonna
work.
get hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sparky
That's a
Plug,
good check.
Sparky Bog.
Yeah.
I think they're both going to get hurt.
That's probably
Wallace
true.
and Lee, they're going to cancel each other out with injuries.
Except the Warriors are looking forward to Wallace getting hurt. Like,
Yeah.
we don't really need anybody. We're just looking to get rid of Lee.
Boston needs a veteran rebounder like that, though.
Yeah, as long as he can stay in the game.
Plus, he's white, so you know Boston likes that.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
Boston strong.
Yes, sir.
Jeremy Lin off to the Hornets for a 2-year. This is the most appropriate contract he's ever signed. 2 years, $4.3 million.
Yeah, and this is the whole DeAndre thing. I mean, because he signed with the Hornets, right? But he wanted to go to the Mavs.
Yeah,
and-
but he never made a commitment to the Mavs.
Yeah,
It was
but-
the Mavs were interested in him, but he never said what he was doing.
yeah, but they couldn't sign him because they said, "Oh, we're going to sign DeAndre." So before DeAndre backed out, he said, "Yeah, I'm going to go to New Orleans." And I
Oh,
guess
man. I
Yeah,
bet
but
they're
Dallas is
pissed.
still going to upgrade at
Charlotte.
this point.
Don't worry. Hey, Dallas got that Zaza guy from Milwaukee. Don't worry about it.
Jesus.
So important we didn't even talk about
And they
it.
missed out on Jeremy
Yeah.
Wren, so
Hello.
yeah.
The 76ers, Joel Embiid, who was the big rookie they had last year that sat out the
Missed the
entire
whole season.
season for
And
foot
what he's
surgery.
like in bed most of the year.
Exactly. With Bynum.
Sick in bed.
He's going to probably sit the entire 15-16 season as
Oh,
well.
shit.
He had a setback. He was bowling with Bynum.
Jeez.
He's going to need another foot surgery.
This is
Oh,
why the
joke.
76ers picked up Okafor then.
Yep.
So
It
that's
all
why.
makes sense.
Mhm.
They were happy the
Because they
Lakers
love
took
injured
Russell.
big men.
Yeah, they were happy the Lakers took
They
Russell.
also have Nerlens Noel, though.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still a problem
Yeah.
back there. With
And,
two
and
centers.
they still have $7 tickets.
Yeah.
Come see the Sixers. $7.
Pay to see
Jeez.
youth,
That's right. And finally, before we get to the TCSPs.
as Sandusky would do.
Yeah. Oh, he would touch them, not see them. The Thunder matched the Blazers' offer to Enes Kanter for 4 years, $70 million.
It's a lot of money.
Oh,
Thunder's
man.
committed
For
to.
Cantor?
Yeah, I feel like that's too much.
But you
money.
know what? The salary cap goes up next year, so they can still pay Kevin Durant a lot of money.
A lot of fucking
Oh,
money.
my God.
They're not going to be paying KD next year when he comes to the Lakers.
Yeah,
You know,
right?
I think this must mean
Gonna
that
make his mama proud.
This must mean that Kevin Durant and Russell both love Cantor if they're willing to commit this much money.
Because
to
he
him.
doesn't shoot the ball very much.
That just means maybe this will entice Kevin Durant to come back. Yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't shoot as much. Exactly.
That's all they want.
As much as Kendrick Perkins?
Fuck that guy.
Did he even step on the court for the Cavaliers? I don't think so. Huh?
No.
Not many of the players
He did. And
Not
like
many of the players
I think
did.
the first round of the playoffs, he saw like 7 minutes
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
After
You got to play Perk. He's a champion.
Thanks, Doc.
he's the man, almost as good as me.
We won a title because of that dude.
and Miho
Yeah, they
cheering
did,
us on.
they did resign Miho.
Did they?
Yeah.
Did we
Did they?
talk about it?
No.
it's 'cause no one cares.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
A couple
We didn't
days
see
ago.
that coming.
Yeah.
I didn't even see
Yeah.
it. I would have totally put that on.
It was
the
like,
rundown.
oh, really? Yeah, it was like at the bottom of the sports page.
Damn it.
Not
Clippers-
coming out of your
Clippers
room till you
re-signed
sign that
Miho Austin.
contract.
My sources fail me.
Between that and
Sons of
Upshaw.
bitches.
Yeah, word on the street. Yeah.
Yeah.
He out in the street, buddy.
That's he's on the street, in the corner. That's how sad it is in L.A. Clippers still can't catch a fucking break. We're talking about Upshaw, this guy
Yeah.
who didn't go drafted that we signed for the minimum $500,000 something a year. We're talking about that guy over Miho.
Exactly.
Yeah, who made it to the second round of the playoffs?
Yeah, and he played pretty well.
Yeah.
So.
Miho's the man. All right, we're taking a break. We're coming back with the TCSPs before we get too fucking drunk over
It's
here.
what you guys
Shit,
want.
too late.
It's what
What
you
everybody
guys
wants.
need. It's coming to you.
Oh, wow.
Coming in your face.
No thanks to
All
Mike.
over your tits.
Oh, geez.
God.
Come on. The Rash of Gas does not want to hear that.
They love it.
They also love their name, the Rash of Gas.
Yeah.
Hashtag Rash of
If
Gas.
they saw your damn tie, they wouldn't be like this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Turn the show off.
they make them wet.
I'm going to twat that picture of him with his tie out and his hat. He
I
looks
see
like
puddles. Puddles of what? Tears?
Diarrhea.
Diarrhea.
Yeah. Anyways, thecharitystrike.com, facebook.com/thecharitystrike, at thecharitystrike, no E on Twitter, The Charity Strike on Instagram at 805-419-3679. Number to call, text, all that good stuff. We'll be back with the TCSPYs, everybody.
Yeah.
Be back, bitches.
Hey everybody, it's Greg Jones from the I Want to Know podcast, and I want to tell you about the new show. This is an interview-style podcast that's all about curiosity and asking the unanswered questions in order to take an in-depth look at any given subject. An audible falling down the Google hole, if you will. It's about all these times you hear something interesting, you get sucked in, and then you look up and you realize, oh, you forgot to take your Hot Pocket out of the microwave like 2 hours ago. The topic for each episode could be just about anything, from talking to an expert on a ghost town to interviewing a World War II veteran or maybe even the survivor of a cult. I'll be hosting the show as a podcast veteran. You may know me from such shows as The Charity Strike and Awkward Apocalypse. I want this show to become your inquisitive departure into audio wisdom.
Hello and welcome, everyone, to the second annual TCSPYs. And now, here are your hosts for the evening.
That's us. Oh, hey, everybody.
Wow, who was that guy?
I don't know. It sounded pretty gay to me. Welcome, everybody.
It's the other Buffer brother.
First name, Not Buffer.
Oh.
Welcome, everybody, to the second annual TCSPYs. We're classing it up with a little Mangria tonight.
Hell yeah.
We may be a lot drunk, a little bit. Still us here. Your presenters for the night. Keeping it classy as always, it's me, Gregory Bun Jones, over there. Trigger Mike with the gay tie on.
Le pew.
Oh, classy as
Ooh,
fuck.
dang.
Wow.
He's up.
Yeah, midlife crisis.
Presenting, bitches.
And Laker fan Dan.
That is correct.
That is. I like that you went with the big language there.
Yeah.
Yes.
2 syllables.
And now,
Oh, shit.
presenting the first award of the evening, Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Welcome, everyone, to the TCSPs, and welcome to Monday Mike Raw.
My sphincter just tightened.
So loud.
Poor neighbors.
Shut up.
Uh-huh. Yes, Vince, please.
The first award is Best WrestleMania 31 Moments. And your nominees are Dean Ambrose going through a freaking ladder
Table. Vince.
from the inside the ring
Oh, you're right, ladder.
to a ladder placed on the outside and
So
almost
sorry we
breaking
did
his neck. Randy Orton with an RKO out of nowhere on Seth Rollins. The NWO and DX return for Triple H, my son, I love you. And Sting. Lana just showing her sexy legs. Get in my office.
Jesus.
Ronda Rousey just being there. She wrenched Triple H's. She threw her Triple H with a judo throw and wrenched Stephanie's arm. What a great moment. And Seth Rollins cashes in the money in the bank to become the WWE Heavyweight Champion of the world. And your winner is...
Hold on. Do you need to take a breath or something, Vince?
Shut up!
Turning kind of
This
red.
is my show! And the winner is... a new winner of the first award, Seth Rollins for cashing in the Money in the Bank.
That was good timing on your music, Vince.
I know. You already strutted in already.
Mike's done, everybody. Good night.
Oh, shit.
That was not.
Congratulations, Seth.